Hi, grade 4 students. How is it going? This is me, Shaima, and today we will travel to a beautiful and quiet place to see a very nice animal. Yes, it's the penguin, and the place is Antarctica. So let's go there. Penguin is a bird that can't fly, but they can stand on ice all day. So for that, it will be our example for the adaptation in extreme cold environment. As penguin lives in a polar climate, that is one of the coldest places on Earth, in Antarctica. And Antarctica is the penguin's habitat. What is the meaning of the word habitat? Habitat means the environment where it lives in. So we can call it home. So habitat means home. Both of them start with H, okay? Antarctica, pronounced as Antarctica. Don't miss the C letter or the K sound in the middle, okay? And to know where is Antarctica, it's located in the South Pole of Earth. So it's a very cold place, and also there is an extreme cold climate in the north, which is located in North Pole, which is Arctic. And the Arctic is important because next time we will talk about it, okay? So as penguin lives in a polar climate, so it needs adaptation. It needs adaptations that help it to survive and reproduce in this extreme cold climate. So, for that, penguins has adaptation in its body and in its feet. First, its body. Penguin's body is covered with dense feathers and a thick layer of fat. What is the meaning of feathers? Feathers that cover all birds, okay? So it looks like a man who wearing a heavy coat because it has a dense feathers and a thick layer of fat. So this keep its body warm. So again, penguin's body is covered with dense feathers. Dense mean a lot of feathers and a thick layer of fat. As in this picture, the yellow part is the fat layer. Look, it's very thick, okay, as you see. So why? To keep its body warm, okay? So penguin's body is covered with dense feathers and thick layer of fat to keep its body warm. So is it okay? So if it's okay, let's move to the adaptations of its feet. As you see here, that penguin's feet have no feathers, but it stay warm. How it comes? It hasn't feathers to cover it and keep it warm. How it comes? It stay warm. I will give you a moment. So look to this cute penguin and think, and then we will see. Now we can say the reason because of the movement of the blood inside the blood vessels. And do you know the blood vessels? Blood vessels are the tubes that carry blood in animal or human bodies. This is the blood vessels, okay? So according to the movement of the blood inside the blood vessels, it stay warm. For more explanation, we will say this is a very important part, okay? as the blood vessels bring the cold blood up from the feet, as blood vessels bring the cold blood up from the feet, as the blood moves up from the feet to the body, and the body is covered with dense feathers. So in this moment, other blood vessels bring warm blood down from the coated body to the feet. Okay, so it as exchanging cold blood in feet with warm blood, and when it becomes cold, it exchanges again. Do you imagine this? Okay, so again, blood vessels bring cold blood up from the feet. Okay, other blood vessels bring warm blood down to the feet from the feather-coated body. Something that is very important also happens, that vessels weave around each other. And what is the meaning of weave around? Weave around means to twist long object like this thread, to twist thing. The blood vessels are long tubes, so they are weaving, they twisting with each other. So is it clear for you? So don't forget this word, weave around. So the vessels weave around each other, so the warm blood vessels heat up the cold blood vessels, and the heat transfers to the penguin's feet. Again, the blood vessels weave around each other, so the warm blood vessels heat up the cold blood vessels, and the heat transfers to the penguin's feet. We can say it looks like in a cold days when your hands are cold, so your mom rubbing your hands softly to heat it up. Okay, do you imagine? It looks like that. So vessels weave around each other, like twisting around each other, so warm blood vessels heat up the cold blood vessels. So these adaptations cause the cold blood moving up into the penguin's body becomes warm, and the blood moving down to the penguin's toes is warm enough to keep its toes from freezing. Okay, so when the blood in its toes or feet becomes cold, it moves up again, and other warm blood moves down to the feet, and so on. It looks like moving in a circle. So is it clear? This is a very important point in the adaptations of penguin. So I hope it was clear, and we will practice this point in our exercises and quizzes, so don't worry about it. Okay, now let us summarize what we said today. The adaptation in penguin help it to survive and reproduce in the polar climate are in the penguin's body and in the penguin's feet. In the penguin's body, the body is covered by dense feathers and thick fat layer to keep its body warm. And for the penguin's feet, the movement of the blood in the blood vessels, so its feet stay warm. This is the reason, as the blood vessels bring the cold blood from the feet, and other blood vessels bring the warm blood to the feet from the feather-coated body. Also, the blood vessels weave around each other, so the warm blood vessels heat up the cold ones. Now it's time for a small quiz. Are you ready? It's very easy. So which is correct and which is wrong? First one, we have the blood vessels coming downwards to the penguin's feet carry warm blood. Is it correct or wrong? Okay, and the second one, penguins can adapt to live in extreme cold environment by having feathers and fat in their feet. So this sentence is correct or wrong? So the first one is correct because the blood vessels coming downward to the penguin's feet carry warm blood to keep it warm. Okay, and the second, which is penguins can adapt to live in extreme cold environment by having feathers and fat in their feet. No, it hasn't feathers or fat in their feet, so this sentence is wrong. For now, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and goodbye.